Okay, so we're here today with Josh Birtwistle, voted man of the match in the game against MK Development. How do you feel about that game today, Josh?
Great win, 5-1. Could have scored a bit more, but done well. I think the team played well. Obviously we got him into the week. We can't obviously take it as, oh, we're going to beat him next time. But today was a great performance by everyone, not just myself.
Okay.
I think the coaches help us with what we're doing, so we're feeling really well.
Okay. And your own individual performance, because I thought you was really spirited in the middle of the park. You won your tackles, good ideas on the ball, you know. So what do you put that down to today? Because that was a really good performance from yourself.
The work during the week, trying to show myself in training, working harder, and now proving it today. Hopefully I could get 90 minutes more instead of coming off sometimes.
Okay.
I think I've proven myself today by making all these tackles and winning some headers.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I've done pretty well.
And the academy as a whole, how's it felt to be part of the whole Burnham Academy your first year?
First year we've done really well in the league. Superb coaching, superb everything at this academy is really good.
And before you came here, where were you?
I was at Beechwood.
Beechwood, okay. And in terms of your football, where were you before the academy?
I was just playing Sunday League, not doing really much.
So what would you say the differences are between your Sunday League team and the academy team?
Obviously here's quicker pace and it's a bit more work than normal. So yeah, it's much pace.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So good. So that's Josh Birtwistle, voted man of the match of today's game. Well done.
Thank you.
So again, we're here today with Nadir Shafi, one of the goal scorers in today's match, Burnham versus MK Development. How do you think that game went?
It went well, really. 1-5-1. Started off really well. Got an early goal. Started pressuring them. Got a couple more goals in, you know. But not our best performance, but good enough to beat them.
Okay, I was listening to some of the supporters. They felt really excited every time you got on the ball. You looked positive today. You was taking on their players. Talk us through that. Talk us through how your individual performance today.
I think out of 100, I'd say I played about. It was an alright game for me. Not my best, but you know, just needed.
But you seemed very positive every time you got on the ball.
Just thanks to the coach, really. You know, motivated me before the game. That helped a lot. So I got my confidence up. So just thought I'd take it out on the pitch.
Cool. And talk us through that goal, because some say that could be goal of the season for the team. Talk us through the goal.
Well, you know, saw it on a bounce. Thought I just put my body shape right, so I connected with it. It'll go in. So,
yeah. Right foot volley, top corner.
Nothing new to me.
Nothing new. You've scored goals like that before.
Plenty.
Okay, excellent. And talk about the academy as a whole, because obviously it's not just the football. There's an education side, isn't there?
Yeah, there is an education side. There's the maths and BTEC level 2.
Okay.
We know we do that on Thursday, Fridays.
And how are you getting on in the education?
Not bad.
Okay.
Doing alright. Yeah. Just about to on my exam soon.
Okay.
So everything's going pretty well. Everything in the BTEC as well.
Cool.
Teachers are very supportive. Help you through your work and that.
So the last time I was here, you beat BCA 3-0. Today you've won 5-1. Things are looking up for the academy.
Yeah, we're on a good form at the moment. I think it starts from the training ground, really. They train well, turn up ready, early warm up well. Thanks to the coaches. But yeah, we're on a good form at the moment. Hoping to keep it on
to
the end of the season.
Cool. We look forward to seeing you in the next match. That's Nadir Shafi. Cool. So I'm here with Damian Wall-Shop, one of the players for the Burnham Sports Academy. Just took part in this 5-1 demolition of MK Development. How would you say that game went?
I think to start off with, obviously the pitch conditions were not too great. The rain wasn't helping it, so we had to adapt to like the pitch. Obviously, ball maybe would have misjudged it a couple of times, but I think overall, throughout the whole game, all of us gave it 100%. We weren't challenges, we were going right in, not giving them time. I think overall we've done a good performance, deserved the 5-1 win.
So you seem to be playing a 3-5-2 shape, and you're playing as a centre-back within that. How do you feel about your role within that shape and that system?
I think it's a demanding role, because like obviously there's going to be wingers coming in, so you got to think, are you going to stay with a striker or are you going to stay there to help out? But with the help obviously the wing back, we had a right wing back, Curtis. I think I felt very comfortable with it today. Okay,
we look at the way you was winning your headers and your challenges. You seemed very confident, and you seemed to complement that with a goal at the end. Talk us through your goal.
Well, all it was a corner, and then I saw normally Ash says to me, like, just getting a little bundle. So I stood behind Andy. Curtis delivered the ball in, and then the defender was nowhere near me, and I just got my head on it and then went in.
Cool. And I noticed that you've played some of this season with the second team, and today you're obviously representing the first team. What's the differences do you find in when you play for both sides?
The difference is, I think first team's more consistent. You get more consistency in the games. Obviously the ability is much higher. With the reserves, it's a little bit lower, but it's still quite a high level. But it's more, in the first team, it's more humble players. I just want to win the game, get the 3 points over and done with.
Cool. And obviously this is an academy where you're doing a BTEC in sports, and football's your first discipline. There's also been some talk about some US scholarships that are on offer, and could you talk to us about that?
Yeah, a couple of months ago I had Martin and Ash suggested me about the scholarship, the process. At the start I didn't think it was my thing, but gave it a couple months to think, and then there was a company called First Point USA that I went along to, and now I'm a part of their client list. So it's a process that within the next year, obviously, I'll be going over for a 4-year scholarship. Okay, so you're actually planning to go to the US and complete a scholarship? Yeah, I'm a client now, and it's all the green light now. Excellent, excellent. So things are on the up for Damian, it looks like. Yeah? So as I say, great interview, great game, and keep up the good work. Cheers. Cool.